Ever wondered how dogs apologize to humans? Many people assume that dogs don't apologize at all, but the truth is, they do, in ways that may seem subtle, yet deeply meaningful. And the sad part, if you miss these signals, or worse, punish them for them, you might be rejecting the only way your dog knows to say sorry. Let's start with the first signal. 1. They lower their head and avoid eye contact. Have you ever noticed your dog lower their head and look away when you're upset with them? It might look like they're being scared or submissive, but in reality, it's their way of saying sorry. When dogs lower their heads and avoid eye contact, they're not just showing fear, they're actually trying to keep the peace. You see, dogs are very sensitive to how we feel. If they sense tension, like when you raise your voice or look frustrated, their instinct tells them to calm things down. Instead of getting upset or fighting back, they lower their head and look away. This is a way for them to tell you that they don't want to make things worse. This behavior is called appeasement. It's like when a person says, "I'm sorry," but instead of words, dogs show it through their body language. It's not about fear. It's about trying to fix the problem. But here's the important part. If you ignore this apology or get even angrier, it can make your dog feel rejected. They might stop trying to show you they're sorry because they feel like it doesn't help. So, the next time your dog does this, take a moment to recognize it. By responding kindly, you let your dog know that you understand and that their apology is accepted. 2. They offer their favorite toy or object. Have you ever had your dog bring you their favorite toy, like a ball or stuffed animal, after a scolding? At first, it might seem like they just want to play, but actually, it's more than that. It's their way of saying sorry. Dogs have favorite toys, just like people have favorite things. These toys are really important to them. When a dog offers you their favorite toy, it's not just a game. They are giving you something valuable, something they really care about. It's their way of offering peace and showing that they want to fix things. It's like if you gave someone your favorite book or a special gift to show you care. When your dog offers their favorite toy, they're trying to rebuild the trust between you. It's a way of them telling you that they want things to go back to normal. So, the next time your dog brings you a toy after a disagreement, don't just push it away or think they want to play. Remember, it's their way of saying sorry, and it's a special emotional gesture. By accepting their toy, you show them that you understand and appreciate their effort to fix things. It helps strengthen the bond you share, and your dog will feel happy knowing they've made things better. 3. They roll onto their back and expose their belly. Have you ever seen your dog roll onto their back and show you their belly after you've scolded them or had a tense moment? It might look like they want belly rubs or are just being playful, but it's actually a much deeper gesture. When a dog exposes their belly, they're putting themselves in a very vulnerable position. In the wild, no dog would show their belly unless they were absolutely sure they were safe. This is because their belly is where their most important organs are. So when your dog rolls onto their back after a conflict, they're showing you a lot of trust. They're basically saying that they trust you and want to make things better. This behavior isn't about play. It's about trying to de-escalate the situation and make peace. By showing you their belly, it's their way of telling you that they're not angry or upset anymore, and they want to rebuild the bond between you. However, it's important to understand that dogs aren't always asking for belly rubs when they show their stomach. If you try to rub their belly right away, it might make them feel uncomfortable. They're being vulnerable and want your calm, gentle response. If you get excited and start petting them right away, it might feel like a violation of their trust, and it could make them feel rejected. So, when your dog rolls onto their back after a tense moment, take a deep breath and respond calmly. Just stay with them, speak gently, and let them know that you understand. By doing this, you help them feel safe and reassure them that their apology is accepted. 4. They nudge you gently with their nose or paws. Have you ever noticed your dog gently nudging you with their nose or paws after a scolding or tense moment? At first, it might seem like they just want attention, but it's actually their way of saying sorry and trying to fix things between you. When a dog nudges you, it's not just a random action. It's a very emotional gesture. They're offering a way to reconnect with you, especially after a moment of tension. It's like when a friend reaches out to you after an argument, trying to show that they want to make up and be friends again. Your dog is doing the same thing, but instead of words, they use their nose or paws to tell you that. This behavior is an example of emotional reconciliation. It's not just about asking for attention or affection. It's a way for your dog to repair the emotional bond. They're trying to reach out and show you that they still care and want things to be okay again. A 2019 study by Dr. John Wright at the University of Kansas confirmed that dogs often nudge their owners after conflicts as a way to restore their connection. If your dog nudges you after an argument, it's important to respond calmly. When you stay calm and acknowledge their attempt to apologize, it helps rebuild the trust between you. If you react by pushing them away or getting upset again, it could make your dog feel rejected, and they might stop trying to reconnect. 5. They wag their tails slowly and cautiously. When most people see a dog wagging its tail, they think it's because the dog is excited or happy. But did you know that a slow, cautious tail wag can actually mean something very different, especially after a conflict? It's a sign of hesitation, not excitement. After a tense moment, like when you've scolded your dog or when there's been some tension between you, a slow wag can mean your dog is unsure how you're feeling. They're trying to figure out if it's safe to come closer and if you're ready to reconnect. Dogs are very sensitive to how we feel, and this cautious wag shows that they're trying to gauge the situation before they approach. This slow wag is a sign of vulnerability. Your dog might feel unsure because they don't know if you're still upset. In fact, a study from the University of Naples in 2019 found that dogs wag their tails slowly after a conflict to show uncertainty and a desire to fix things. It's like when a person hesitates to say something because they're not sure how the other person will react. When your dog wags its tail slowly after a tense moment, the best thing you can do is respond calmly. If you show them kindness and let them know it's okay to approach, they'll feel safer and more comfortable. By staying calm, you help reassure your dog that everything is okay and that you still want to rebuild the bond between you. So, the next time you see a slow tail wag, remember that your dog is saying, "I'm sorry," in their own way. 6. They follow you around quietly. Have you ever noticed your dog quietly following you around after an argument or when things have been tense between you two? They don't bark. They don't demand attention. They just quietly stay close by. This behavior is a special way that dogs say sorry, and it's called proximity maintenance. Proximity maintenance means that your dog is choosing to stay near you, even though there's no noise or attention-seeking involved. It's a form of emotional apology, where they're showing that they want to fix things without forcing the situation. They're not asking for attention or affection. They're simply offering their quiet company. It's like when you're upset after an argument with a friend, but instead of talking about it, you just quietly stay close to them, showing that you still care and want to be near them. This kind of behavior is common not just in dogs, but also in other animals, like primates, who show the same thing after a conflict. They want to be close to the person they care about, but they don't want to push it. Your dog is doing the same thing. By simply staying close, they're letting you know that they want to make things right without adding any pressure. So, the next time your dog follows you around, remember that they're offering you the comfort of their presence. If you've noticed any of these signs from your dog, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences and how your dog shows their love and apology. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss more heartwarming insights into your furry friend's behavior.